Tibayalo, Mboro, Bayana Warago, Tibayalo, Timabella, Agaga di Canivara Metallica, Ebuyana, Okosoro, Yana Buke Madida, Menitaga, you were Go, Timabella, Alleluia. What is a sinner who's it? What are you? No, you will see that who's it? What are you? My God, I'm dead to live at one. The boy, Mbora, Timabella, Mbora, but another Kagel, I could move. No, you are Tibuyama, Mbora, what about me? Betty, Governor, Ojo boy, I know. No, Timabella. Iboa, Abako to Lepuna, Buja, Buka, Uburu, Yabako, Namotea, Iboa, Abuja Catapata, listen and did Ababuja go, Unaboya, in the Lepuna, Buja, to Liabo, Mboa, Zulon and Tajapalania, Atamo, Liabo. Mbora, Mbossi, Julian, Nabosu, what were the Gobis and Mbora? You see my Yakana now was Mbora. Atimu, Yakaibo, Namuana, Montagana. Mbora, Julie, Mabata, Julie, Manaba, Abosama. Nobody, Manjoli, Mboma, Jupiter, Lord, Julie, my Babuani, in Abuja, Yate, Abuja, Mboma, Abuja, Matamala, Malam, Alamo, Nabuja, Yate, Abuja, Yate, Mboma, Mama, Abuja, Buana, Abuja, Wamako, Mutajamola, Nuzu, Nabo. Mbowa, Abuja welo na Abuja we tipo itemi, Yagere, niwe bulite wenada bela, Ibukani nandolo tewo mawo, Yewu endi nibo ayaka, Etulo yemuna dori kobo mawa, Ababo mawya walo mayo lanoda, Akito wakete na dini kodi komo. Kito can another movie, Bonaba. I love it, no, what don't I bother? I get on what did it alone. Lose out, no, no. I get on it, another movie, Bonaba. You know, I couldn't learn how to do the good. Yanuola, Jamana, Talagua, Kunda, Banga, Atachi Maracas, Ayalamogana, Jama, Nibagana, Dumujaga, you the Mawa. I don't know, come over, Mana, Ibo, Bulu, Ibo, Akunda Ibaba, Kamona, no, there was a Molakora Malwa. There was a Molakora Malwa. You gave it a Mamma Ganda, it is no. Yagaganda, it is no. I was a Molomadin, I was only Mulerica. And the book and I go wait up, I was a Molomadina, was on a Molo, no, one no, Mamma, go live your one girl. One no, Nabo, no, Babo, God, I told Andrea. No, he was open, no one girl. Go well, he was open, no one girl. Was Wamona, yes, what a limber in no one. Oh, was all the limber in no one. What's on when
who is doing that right now? You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to Illumina Cosmic Discovery. Today's costume is white and a little bit accessory of blue. Thank you, thank you. Proudly Onyibo, proudly Igbo goddess, Igbo priestess. My costume today is blue with a little dash of white. Blue today is dedicated to water, marine. Today's teaching, today's color is dedicated to the marines, people, water people. So you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome to Illumina Cosmic Discovery. Okay, welcome to today's teaching. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Does not matter the country you're watching from, you're tuning in from. Those watching on YouTube, those watching on different platforms. You're welcome to today's teaching at Illumina Cosmic Discovery. Thank you, Ise. I've said it time and time again to us. Please, during the course of the week, anytime, any day of your choice, please send me a topic you want me to treat, a topic you want me to discuss, especially things that are bothering you. Tell me the topic you want me to talk about. Tell me the topic you want me to treat. Let's talk about it. Let's preach about it. Let's know about it, because most times our problem is that we don't know. We don't know, and we don't want to know. Awakening is so big, is so huge, that you can't know it all. You can't finish knowing it. So I'm just doing this live video outside. Everywhere is so cool, everywhere is so calm. So I hope you had a nice day. I hope you have wonderful, beautiful day today. Those that went to church, those who are at home with their family, those who went out to just go and catch fun. Please do take care of yourself very, very well, because if you don't take care of yourself, who will? Okay. Without wasting time, let's go straight to the point. Illumina Temple Center is not Illuminati. It has no affiliation with Illuminati. Illumina Temple Center is not where you come and learn how to make money. You come and learn how to defraud somebody. You come and learn how to tie a man, tie a woman to give you something that you did not work for. It's not where you come. Somebody will just do work. I will do work for you to go and pack money, to go and defraud somebody. No, this is not it. If I'm being led to do work for you, I do for you. Okay. Now, in fact, this is why I'm going to treat this topic. This topic is very, 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 very strong. It's very powerful. That is why I urge you to buy my handouts. to buy my handout, because all I'm teaching you is just a little snippet of little nuggets of what is in my handout. So that is why I urge you to buy it. Read, understand. When you read, when you ask questions, when you understand, nobody will do this work for you. You will know that you don't need another person. You will know that you are the person you have been waiting for all. That's why. Okay? Now, as usual, please share my video. Share my video as I'm teaching you free of charge. Please, it wouldn't take anything to just click on share, and save a life. Share. I might not be here always. I'm not going to be here always. I'm not going to be on this earth forever. So that once in a while you go back to it and do it and go through it and understand why you are going through what you are going through. Has it happened before? When was that? Did it happen to my parents? Did it happen to any of my siblings? Did it happen in my lineage? When was that? Is it happening again? That is just that. Marvelous David, I love you too. My queen, love you too. Now, do not forget to ask me questions as usual, okay? And sometimes some people ask me on YouTube, they say, why do you always play native and local music? I said, this is who I am. This is who I am. I love my tribe. I love our music. Okay, it ministers to me. I love Western music, but not the way I love our own local music. It's so sweet. I enjoy it. I don't know why. Okay, so you're welcome. Today, my topic today is, what is empathy? What is empathy? How do you manage your empathy? And who is an empath? You know, some of these words are so sweet when you use what? When you use Igbo language. And don't forget, I said I was not called for Igbo. I didn't come here for only Igbo. I came here for the whole world, irrespective of who you are, where you're coming from, where you're watching me from. So today's topic is what? The empaths. The empaths. Thank you very much, my queen. Thank you. You're welcome. The empaths and how to manage your empathy. Then the third one is, who is an empath? The first one is, what is empath? The second one is, how to manage your empathy. The third one is, who is an empath? Normally, the third one should have been the first one. The third thing I said should have been the first one. But I don't want to use it as number one. I also don't want to use it as a starting point. You know why? When people say I have a call, when people say I am called, when people say I am a spiritualist, they don't understand what it means. They attribute their suffering, their pain and shame and ridicule to what? This air is so much. I hope it's not going to shake. They contribute their misery, their pain and shame and ridicule to being an empath. So that is why I push it to the last. Because if I put it to the middle, to the beginning, you wouldn't understand the message that I have for you today. If I make it start from, if I use it from the beginning, if I use who is an empath in the beginning, you will say, oh, I'm an empath. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Yes, I've gone through it. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. No, that is why it's going to be at the back. Now, let's start from the very, very beginning of my topic. What is empath? What is empath? Empath is who you are. Empath is who you are. Please, my videos are beginning to get long this time. going to get long, so bear with me. That is why I say share it. When you watch some, you later you go back to it. Empath is a name, an English word, an English name of whatever you are in your native tongue, your mother's language, your mother's tongue. Empath is me. As a one in Milester H. Marina. So I'm gonna use myself as an example. I am an empath. An empath is overly sensitive. An empath can feel people who are hungry, who are sad, who are sick. An empath knows who is about to die, irrespective of all the makeup, all the jewelries, all the beautiful faces, all the wonderful cars, all the beautiful marriage. An empath can sense what you are going through without you saying it. An empath can feel the pain and shame and ridicule and all kind of negativities that you are hiding inside of you, that you are trying so much, that you are trying so much to hide from your loved ones, from family, from society, from your close friends. An empath knows who you really are, what you are thinking, what you have done, what you're about to do. Every emotions that you suppress and hide inside of you, an empath sees that, knows that, understands that. An empath is the person who knows all the wickedness you hide inside of you, pretending to be nice. An empath will let you come close to him or her, knowing fully well that you are going to poison him or her, knowing fully well that you are a bad person or a good person, irrespective of the face you show the world. An empath knows exactly who you are, feels what you feel, knows what you are hiding and what you know, understand every bit of you that your family members does not know or understand. An empath is extremely sensitive, excessively sensitive. Sorry, I'm looking at my... Extremely sensitive. An empath is an individual, a person, man or woman, girl or boy, who has the ability is power, who has the ability to sense what others around them are feeling or thinking in their hearts. That is who an empath is. They know you are lying, that they just choose to let you be around them, knowing fully well that you are lying. The worst thing about an empath is that they can absorb your pain. They can share your pain without you telling them that you are in pain. They soak it up, they absorb it, and this is one of the key points. This is one of the things that an empath does. Now, another word for an empath in this our side of the world is I'm a prophetess. I'm a pastor. I am an Ezewani. I am a spiritualist. I'm a native doctor. It doesn't matter what name you call yourself in your locality. It doesn't matter what name you call yourself in your dialect. You are an empath. An empath does a thankless job. You don't need to tell them you're hungry. They know you are hungry. They find a way to feed you. You didn't tell them. You didn't come to them. An empath, without knowing you, will invite you, can invite you to live with them without knowing anything about you. An empath is that person that hears the voice, the cry of the bird, of every living thing, every living creature. Doesn't matter whether it's a dog, cat, a tiger, a lion, a human being. They have feelings. Some goes to the extent of hearing a building talk, hearing non-living thing talk. Some goes to the extent of knowing when a car is crying that it's tired. Some goes to the extent of hearing trees. When a tree is so old that it's so tired, they hear it. Because an empath develop when is there, quite all right. But as the year goes by, you do what? You develop some of them. Many of your ability is power. We start coming out as an empath when you learn to do what I'm going to start telling you in today's teaching. What is empath? Empath is power. Empath is ability. Please do not confuse empath to the pain and shame or ridicule you have gone through, or how everybody hates you. Because everybody hates an empath. Do you understand now? Don't confuse yourself. Don't confuse what you are going through, or what your father did to you, or what your mother did to you, or what your uncles, or any member of your family, or where you are working, where they didn't pay you money. Do not compare that experience to the experience of an empath. Empath is your power. Empath is not a human being. Empath is your power. What makes you the reason you are here? Everybody is not an empath. Okay? You know, some pastors, some native doctors, some Ezewanis, if they don't ring their bell, if they don't touch what they use in doing alpha, what they use in doing consultation, if they don't look into the water, if they don't do this or that, they will not be able to see, to give you message. But Ezewani Milesta H. Marina can be anywhere and give you message. I don't need to touch any object to draw power from it. I don't need to see through the mirror. I just need to do what? Hear your voice, and I start telling you everything about you. That is the empath I'm talking about. Not the one that needs praise and worship before he or she can see. Not the one that will say, close your eyes, let us begin to pray. Oh Lord, Father, Lord, I begin to thank you. No. An empath is somebody who feels. An empath is you feeling, hearing from here, Ijebu to Ikeja, as far as that other city is. I can hear you. I can hear your tears. I can hear your pains. I can hear what you are going through. I can hear somebody saying, I must commit suicide this night. I must commit suicide first thing in the morning. That is why many of you, thousands of you, have seen me in the dream. People I don't know, people I've not met, see me in the dream. Somebody, oh, I forgot that somebody gave me money today. He said, you came to my dream last night. I've been seeing you, but last night you came and gave me a blessing. You were putting on pure white. Please send me your account number. I have never chatted with this person before. I don't know this person. Most of you have never met you. But every time, every day, people keep sending me message on Messenger and WhatsApp. Said, Ma, I saw you in my dream. You asked me to do something like this and I did it. Everything becomes okay. You gave me money. You gave me a child. You gave me a car. You gave me this and that. That is the work of an empath. People you have never met seeing you because you have what it takes to touch them. I have done a live video about a little baby of close to 2 months who came to find me in the dream because he needed help. I've done countless videos on that. I shared a memory 2 days ago of a girl that went to go and commit suicide at the water where I was working. I used to work at the water where I work. I used to do my work. That morning, I was commanded to wake up by 6 o'clock. And when I woke up, I was told to go to the water. I was trying to wake up and say, don't! That I just managed to wear trousers. I managed to find one bra. I didn't wear pants. They said, enter bike. Don't greet anybody. Don't pause. Don't stop on the way. I ran straight to that water. Everybody there were men. If I didn't save that girl life, they won't save her life because this is Nigeria. If any man there wants to go and save her life, they say you want to kill her or you have used her for money ritual or she have done abortion and you're trying to get rid of her. But I did work of 10 people on that day. I shared that memory 2 days ago. Yes, 2 days ago. Her name is Amaka. I don't know what happened, but I was at my house and I heard that voice, get up, somebody is dying. And I went there. Everybody in that water that day, over 15 men. This is Lagos. People can help people, but not, you have to be careful. But do you know, as I was there, saving that girl life, what happened that day? It was later, I was just trying to recollect what really happened. Do you know, on top of that bridge, police parked their car, they were just watching me. Nobody said anything. I put it on live video. Those police people didn't come to help. They didn't say what is happening because I'm a woman. They left. Another set come back their car. They watch what they left. If I were to be a man, I would have been arrested. Because they will never believe that I don't know that's young lady. Some time ago, I traveled down to Akwa Ibom. On that particular night, the wave will, every water would just, wow. The wave was troubled. Everything was going crazy. And I know that a girl is in danger. And I woke up. I know her face. She was crying to Nemono Munechukwu. She was crying to water while she was lying down on her bed. I don't know where she was. Very far away. In that same night, by 12:30, I woke up. And I made some phone call to people that was living in my house. Said, do you know this guest number? They said no. Do you know anybody that knows her number? They said no. I went through her Facebook. I searched her name. I went through her messenger. I dropped a message. I said, please flash me. I will call you. You don't know me. I don't know you. Flash me. I will call you. Don't worry. And she flashed me. I talked with her from that 12:30 till 4 a.m. I said, I don't know why you are disturbing me. Something is wrong. Talk to me. Talk to me as if I'm your mother. Today, she's married one of the most richest men in her village. Anyways, have she chatted me? No. Have she said, thank you, ma? No. Every message I've given to her come to pass. That is the work of an empath. We do a thankless job. No, instead of thanking us, hatred is what we get. That is normal. An empath understands that. An empath understand that our power, we are not here to receive thank you. We're not here to receive, you did well, ma. We are here to just do our own part and get the hell out of here. Now, the benefit of an empath, not the benefit that we have, the benefit that people that are our friends, people who come to us, people who come closer to us, the benefit they get, they derive from us, empaths, is this. Number one, we are good friends. We are wonderful friends. Loving, kind friends. When our friend is in danger, we answer. We stood up. Whatever problem they are going to, they can depend on us. They can count on us. I don't need to tell you that when an empath had problem, nobody comes. No, it's not possible. We are good listeners. That is number two. An empath is a good listener. An empath is a powerful being with all the abilities. Our power is not something that I can begin to count. It's uncountable, because for everyone you are doing, more is coming out. For everyone you are exhibiting, every ability you are exhibiting that you have mastered, you are powerful in, more will come out. More will come out. It's uncountable. They are countless. That is why I said, you having an empath as a friend, is a very wonderful benefit. We are solid friends. We are dependable. Call on us anytime, we'll answer you. Number 2, we are good listeners. Being a pastor, being a native doctor, being a spiritualist, being whatever you need to call yourself, all of us are empath. Now, we don't just talk to hear the sound of our voice. We listen more. Because in listening, we hear what you are saying and the one you're not saying. In listening, we understand when you are lying. We understand what you did that made you to be in the condition you are, because you are not created to be in that particular condition. We are big-hearted and generous. That is one of the reasons people come around us. We give blindly. We spend our last card. We spend all that we have to make somebody happy, to the detriment of our family members, to the detriment of ourselves. We give. We are generous. Our generosity is so big that it's stupid, is crazy. It's not something another person can begin to comprehend. We give as if we are mad. We give without thinking of tomorrow, without thinking of what about me, what am I going to eat. We give without minding the consequences of being poor. That is why people love us so much. These are the qualities, these are some of the qualities that make an empath who he or she is. People don't like us because of we as a human being. They like us because we are solid, we are dependable, we are generous. They don't love us because they want to love us. They love us because we will always give. We give like fools. Whether you ask us for money, you don't ask us for money, we give you. Whatever you need, we give you. One of the biggest problems of an empath is we don't know how to say no. It is not good. It is very, very dangerous. We don't know how to say no. We don't know how to say, please, I don't have another one to give you. We don't know how to say, please, this is for my school fees or for my house rent. We don't know how to say, please, my children are hungry. Please, I need to get some good, nice clothes for myself. We don't know how to say that. This is one of the biggest problems that an empath have. We give. Sometimes we borrow to give. It is draining. It is not good. One of the common things that drain our energy, that drains you as an empath, drain you at a very alarming rate, is not having the ability to say no. It drains us. It makes us get drained. We get tired easily. Especially when these people come, they don't want to go. They say you are their best friend. Oh, she's my best friend. Ask them what they have done for you. Nothing. Ask them what is it that makes you their best friend. Nothing. Simply because they just latch themselves beside you, around you, and suck every good thing up out of you and suck your energy. But it's also good for you as an empath to just go somewhere. Create time for yourself. It can be time for fasting. You can call it fasting and praying. You can call it going to the beach. You can call it, create time for yourself. Because takers don't quit. Givers should quit. An empath is powerful. Has the ability to do anything, to transform life, whether you ask for them or not, whether you pray for them or not, whether you ask for destiny helper or not. They see, they hear, they understand. They give that sometimes you wonder. They give that sometimes you ask yourself, maybe she's using me for money rituals. Why would somebody I don't know give me something like this? Who knows why she gave me something like this? Maybe she's an occultic person and she's looking for somebody to use for money ritual. I mean, I don't know her. I just met her on Facebook. I mean, I've never met him. Who knows if he is a homosexual? I'm a man. Why will a man be doing something like this for me? I guess he's a homosexual. He's trying to sleep with me. Or he's an occultic man. Why would he do something? I don't do anything for him. I don't know him. Thank you, my queen. I don't do anything for him. I don't know him. Why is he helping me? He's using my power. I mean, the woman met me on social media. Why would she help me? I don't know her. I've never met her. Who knows how she's in my power? I believe she's using my power. She must be a very bad woman. I mean, she has brothers and sisters. She has village person. Why is she not helping her village people? Why is she helping me? Why is she helping me? That means she's onto something. She's a bad person. She's crazy. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what she have used this thing she gave me for? Who knows where she have dedicated it before she gave me? These are things, the pain and the shame and the wickedness and the hatred that empaths go through. And despite the insult, we can't stop giving. We can't stop doing good because this is who we are. This is who we are. We can't change our nature. This is one of the things we came here. We give to the extent that we have nothing left for ourselves and for our loved ones. We give like as if somebody is remote controlling us. We feel pains. We feel shame and ridicule of others. We see what you are hiding. We know that you are going to do us bad. We keep doing good to you. This is an empath. You can change it. You can never, ever change it. Now, there are two types of empaths. Low self-esteem empaths. And what else? Self-assured, powerful empath. Low self-esteem empath will suffer more, much more than those with healthy and balanced self-esteem empaths. I want you to know that being an empath is confusing. Being a low self-esteem empath is confusing. Also, being a self-assured, healthy, balanced self-esteem empath is also confusing. Okay? Both of these set of people have this confusion that you won't know. To the self-balanced, self-esteem empath, you might not notice it. But the low self-esteem empath, you will notice it. Why? The problem with the low self-esteem empath is what? They are confused. They are so confused that they blame people around them. They blame their mother for not loving them right. They blame their father for leaving their mother, for not training them in university. They blame the society. They blame everybody. They look, all they see around them is what to blame. They can blame the weather. Oh my God, this weather is so harsh. I would have gone out today, but the sun is so much. Oh my God, the sun is always messing up with my head. They look around. The confusion is so much that they do what? They have a lot of blame to pass around. They pass blames around. They are so confused. They are so confused. Look around them, you see them. I don't see anybody to teach me. They said I'm an Ezewine. They said I'm a spiritualist. They said I was born a goddess. They said I'm supposed to be healing people. They said, that is all you hear from them. That is all. They have no atom of love for themselves. They are busy looking for a man to give them that love, looking for a woman to give them that love, looking for somebody to compliment them, looking for who will love them, who will make them to be to be complete. That is all. They don't have self-love. I'm too fat. That is why I'm having problem. I'm too short. What if I'm fat now? What if I have flat tummy? What if I've gone to school? I would have known what to do. What if I've had a mother who is here to teach me? If my mother didn't die, what if my mother was alive? I would. Before you know it, all their life is based on what? Based on what? Blame. Because the power inside of them is so confusing to them. It's so confusing that they don't know what to do. They don't know how to do it. And they're just there. Releasing toxicity on air. Making everybody around them so uncomfortable. But those with healthy and balanced self-esteem, they always have love for themselves, believe in themselves, understand themselves that this is a solo job. This is a job they need to do by themselves, for themselves. They realize that all the love they need are inside of themselves. So they love themselves, they respect themselves, and they trust in themselves. Because they love themselves, trust themselves, understand themselves. That nobody will give it to them without them. Nobody will help them actualize that goal. If not they themselves, they suffer less. They don't have so much confusion within or around them. Those ones with low self-esteem will say, it's like my family is cursed. Why is it that nobody helped me? It's like my mother. I don't know why I came to this world. Why is that? It's like somebody cursed me with poverty. Somebody will say they will bless me. I will not see it. I will not get favor. I will not get blessing. Nobody to help me. I'm suffering. This life is too hard. What is wrong with my family? They just keep bombarding themselves with all kind of sickness. Let me call that word sickness. That confusion is sickness. It makes them not to go anywhere. It makes them not to understand who they are. Excuses. Even if when you tell them, this is how you're going to make it, they will give you 10 million excuses of how they will not make it. What is there is that the power in them is so much that it has tongue to block inside of their body. It has no outlet to go out. It has no way to go out. Instead of them teaching people, instead of them giving, they can't give because they are poor. They are poor because they don't see any possibility of making it for themselves. They are poor because they always look for somebody to blame. They don't believe in their ability. That ability is what? Empath, power. They don't believe in it. They said, if I start this work, what will my mother eat? If I do this, and people will laugh at me. If they keep doing that, and the more they're doing that, they are bringing themselves sickness, poverty, shame, pain. When you will know how powerful they are, is when they see somebody on social media doing exactly that in their ear to do. They get offended. They say, no, that is not the way it's been done. They say, no, she is wicked. They say, no, why is she like that? They say, this is bad though. Why is she like that? I thought she's my friend. They say all kind of things because they know that this is who they are. This is what they're supposed to do. They are not doing it because they are weak. Number 2, how do we manage our empathy? In other words, how do we manage our power? How do we manage our power so that we don't do what? We don't get drained. We don't get tired. We get tired easily. We are surrounded with people who only come to collect. That is why I said in Igbo, I said, when they keep eating around you, they call you good person. When you are bringing money, you are releasing, they call you good person. When you don't bring, you become a bad person. When you're no longer giving them, you become a bad person. How do you protect your power from such people? How do you protect yourself? Because an empathy, like I said earlier, an empath don't know how to say no. Hamara Simba don't have. Hamara Sibiko Kamzugodi. Hamara say, no, today I'm tired. Because if they say I'm tired, people will say, on a feel too big. People will say, hey, I don't blame her. They keep saying all kind of crazy things. The question is that, how do I manage my empathy? How do you manage your empathy? What is your empathy? Your power, your ability, your gift. That is empath. How do I manage my empathy? How to, I tag it, I tag it, how to manage your empathy without getting drained. Can you come way manage ikem, way zoku ikem, way chikoti ikem, without idamba, without iko, without idi fed up. I'm coming here fed up. Being caring, concerned, and loving to people makes it hard for an empath to say no. We don't know how. I boro nyegi our last. Take me for instance as one in Melesta H. Marina. I give to people. But when I was having accommodation issue, I didn't see anybody. All they know is what to collect from me. And when I back into this house, I was so sick. Thank God for the boys, for my kings around me. They came to help me. But I help people. Nobody will say, let me come and visit this woman. How is she doing? No. So you have a erigi when it means when they chop a nice person, they will call you a good person. Nobody. I'm just here going through a lot. Some of them has husbands, some of them have brothers and sisters. I don't have. But so long as I can bring, they will eat. Then I become a nice person. I become a good person. But when you don't give, what do? Who are you? You are nothing. You are nobody. Money is you. That is just it. You got to learn how to isolate yourself. Let me not run. I'm running so much. Number one, control how you listen to people's problem, because problem are that wow. Control how you visit people. Control how you give people money. If you have problem, they won't give you. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm telling the truth. I don't speak with emotions. I'm not speaking with emotion right now. Control how you listen to their problem. You know, these people never ask themselves, why is it that as the one in Milest and H. Marina have not tell them my problem? How is it that you did not tell them your problem? It doesn't mean you don't have problem. You have problem. They will come, they will talk. You'll be listening. And the more you are listening, you are absorbing and sucking their energy and replacing it with what? With strength, with love. That is why when they come to talk to you, when they go, their body becomes lighter. Their body becomes lighter. They become more freer. They become more happy. When you heal them emotionally, you heal them spiritually, and you give them money. So funny. It is draining. You have to set a clear and a respectful distance. Since I read this, a lot of people have been calling me. They want to come and see my house. I don't want them to come. What are they coming to do? If they come, I spend. If I go to them, I spend. So let them not come. There is no gain in them coming around me. They can call me a bad person. I don't care. I am protecting my empathy. If I fall down and die, my children will suffer. Then their children will not suffer because most of them are married. They have brothers, they have sisters. I don't have anybody. My children are my brothers. So I decided to set a boundary between me and them. Because I have sit down and take pen and paper and write how much I've spent on people without getting anything in return. So I set that boundary. I don't want anybody around me. Money is you. Learn how to say no. Some chat and call and I said, it was even, sometimes when you respectfully trying to keep your distance, they don't understand. And when that one called, I said, I don't want you around me. I don't want anybody. Because I'm the one spending. I'm the one. I don't want it. And they can gang up and gossip whatever they want to gossip. I don't care. None of my business. I don't miss anybody. Because I'm the one bringing. So I have decided to respect myself and set a boundary. They will hail you, they will call you a good person simply because of what they are eating from you. Doesn't mean they like you, they don't like you. When you stop giving, remember that saying no is a complete sentence. When somebody said, babe, I'm coming to your house, I want to come and stay a day or two, let's just go somewhere. I said, no. No is a very long sentence. Let them understand it the way they want to understand it. Let them sit in the meeting and talk against you. It doesn't need to bother you because, Guinea, what are they contributing in your life? I mean, what have they contributed in your life? Nothing. Learn to say no. And that no is a complete sentence. No. Can I come to your place? No. Are you going to the market so that we'll go together? No. Do you have, please, my house rent expired and my school fees did this and no. And stand on it so that you don't get drained. Don't forget, draining, when you are drained, you are tired. Your power, that is your empathy, get drained. You are sick, nobody. I was so sick. I was so sick these few days. Yes, I was just telling people that it's Qatar and cold. It's not Qatar and cold. I was sick. But nobody. It's only two guys, Michael and T-Boy. They come. I was like, this one go and boil water. They come. Because whenever they come, at all, something will enter. They are coming, they buy things. They are coming genuinely because they love me, not because of what I can give to them. That is number one. Number one is what? Set healthy boundaries. Set healthy boundaries. It's healthy because it is you that is setting it. It's healthy because it will save your empathy. Your empathy is your power. Number two, practice mindfulness. Don't forget I'm talking on how do I manage my empathy? How do you manage your empathy? Number two, practice mindfulness. You know why I say that? Because empaths tends to get caught up in everything happening around them. They are so busy thinking for others, they don't think for themselves. They are so busy remembering, this person has it. Oh, hey, yeah, there's one woman that's in the hospital. They are so busy being caught up with all the things happening, all the noise of people who are about to die, those who are looking for children. They are so busy listening. That is why it's good for you to practice mindfulness. What does it mean? Set out time for fasting. Today I want to be at home. I don't want to talk to anybody. Today I just want to go somewhere. I just want to go to the beach. I just want to go to the camp. I just want to go to the forest. Or I just want to be at home, lock my doors and watch a movie. You know why? When you create alone time for yourselves, you reconnect to yourself. You reconnect yourself to yourself. You reconnect yourself to your power. You reconnect to your power. You get charged up. You get charged up. Your breathing, everything about you calms because it is your spirit. It is you who is giving. It is you who is healing. It is you who is listening. It is you who is motivating. You are, a lot of things are going out of your body because it is a spiritual exercise. I said it to us time and time again. I said, my work is spiritual, not physical. But for some time now, more numbers of people are saying, I see you in my dream. You remove something like fibroid in my stomach. I saw you in my dream. You gave me money. I saw the number of people that are saying this now is increasing. And because it's increasing, I don't need any negativity around me. I don't need anybody around me because my strength is being drained every day. Because to whom much is given, much, 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 much more is expected. Much more is expected. So the more I'm doing, the more I get drained physically, spiritually. I need to reconnect to myself. I need to fast. I need to just tune off and become mindful of myself, my need. It is not bad. It is not evil. Let them call you whatever name they want to call you. She's feeling too big. Or the debaro. She took the kid body. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You need to create time for yourself. Practice meditation. Practice yoga. Read books. Connect yourself. Try to see yourself and your emotions more than the way people are seeing you. Don't see yourself as the way people are seeing you. Separate yourself from what they are saying. I'm hungry. I'm not eating. This woman was nice. I don't know what happened. Today I have a lot of people calling me my mentor. You are my spiritual mother. And I'm looking for somebody also to call a mentor, spiritual mother. I am their mentor and spiritual mother because of what I can give to them. Sometimes I too need to talk with somebody. I just need somebody to call me. As a one, Uchendo no man used to dash. Once in a while she called me. And those calls, I just like it. I just like somebody call me. Let's just and then how far? And I want somebody that when I call you, you pick. We just talk. Nonsense, nothing, no. Because I also need once in a while to connect with people like me. Not people who will tell me I need, I want. Somebody who I can make conversation with. So please, number 2 said, practice mindfulness. Create time for yourself. You are everybody's people. But you need to be yourself people. You need to be yourself, your own self people. Number 3, ignore your inner critics. You see that tiny voice? Your inner critics. You know, most times what moves us, what makes us feel bad, what drains us is not what people say, it's what we are saying. Ignore your inner critics. What is your inner critics? Your inner critic is that nasty little voice. That voice, very crazy, nasty voice. It's inside of your head, waiting for you to be tired. Waiting for you to say, why is she always coming around me? Every time, give me. I beg, I'm tired though. What is all this now? I don't understand. That is when that nasty voice, that inner critic will come up and tell you, why are you like this? Why do you always feel, why do you always love people? You feel them when they are tired, when they are hungry. Why are you always having too much feeling? Why are you too sensitive? Why don't you block your ear? Must you do it for them? Must you always listen to them? That nasty voice is crazy. It's so crazy. It will whisper dangerous words. Now only you go solve Nigeria problem. You not go leave them. Is it? Now you be the only as one on social media. Must you post everything? Why are you always sensitive? And those words, that nasty voice, that nasty critic is telling you, is truth. What is wrong with you? Do you know all those money you have spent? By now you should have built your own house. Do you know how much you spent? By now you should have bought a car. By now. See, then they come. That voice is, what they're saying is true too, but it's nasty. It comes when you're vulnerable. It comes when you are depleted. Depleted, I don't understand. It comes when you are drained. It comes when you're at your lowest level. It comes and whisper. And whisper. That is when you need to believe in yourself. Because if you don't create alone time, if you don't practice mindfulness, if you don't have time to rejuvenate and reconnect to yourself, reconnect your power and refill yourself, that voice will come when you're vulnerable to whisper in your ear. And little, those whispering will become anger. Those whispering will become nowhere. I will never help people again. People are bad. The ones I help, what did they do? The ones I help, what did they do? I know that whispering will become a very huge mountain, that will become a very deep pit that it will be hard for you to climb out. But by the time you create time for yourself and set healthy boundaries and know when to say no, you will not be vulnerable. You will not be vulnerable. That inner voice, inner critic voice will not come to whisper. Because when you know how to say no, you stop it there. Because you give to them yesterday, they come today, you give them. Next tomorrow, say no. It's not anger. It's not wickedness. It means what? No. Because if you give the third, you give the fourth, you give the fifth, they will keep coming. You say no. Because those ones, those things you said no to, is meant for another person. You can use that gift for another person. And when they return back again, say no. You help once, you don't do it twice. You say no. You have set a healthy boundary for yourself, for your loved ones, for those around you, and for the people you are going to help. Imagine, okay, I was watching some people at that million, the rest, I see them doing giveaway with 50,000, with 100,000, with 200,000. But I have helped one person with 400,000. Did you see that is bad? As the one in Minister H. Marina, I have given one person 300,000. I've given one person 400,000. I've given one person 200,000. That is bad. Did you see? Because I did not practice mindfulness. I did not practice a healthy boundary. The money I'm supposed to share with 10 people, 20 people, 30 people, I gave it to one person. It is bad. You set a healthy boundary. You set a healthy boundary. You practice mindfulness. Number 3, you ignore your inner voice critic. Because if you do this, when that voice, you will not be vulnerable for that voice to come to whisper to you. Number 4, practice self-compassion. An empath have compassion, feel compassion for others, but it's difficult for an empath to feel compassion for his or herself. It is very, very hard. We believe in doing for others. Do you know early this month? Yeah? Was it early this month? Early this month or late last week of last month? The last week of last month. As the one in Milester H. Marina, I went to market to buy pints for myself. Do you understand that it's been long I bought on this for myself? It's been so long I bought on this for myself. And one day I look at myself, I said, what if I'm walking on the street now? I had an accident. And I will be rushed to the hospital. And maybe something happened that they have to naked me to sew someplace and do something. And that doctor will see all my tear pints. And after they finish treating me, I wake up. I swear I will die back. Because my pints were crazy. Tear, ton. It's not as if I don't get money. I get. But I have dedicated my life in giving others. I don't remember myself. I don't remember. Sometimes I'll go to market to buy a weave-on, you know. I actually made this hair myself yesterday. I made it by myself yesterday. I've been warned expressively not to allow somebody to touch my hair. I've been warned not to allow somebody to fix nail for me. So everything I do myself, but lashes and everything. I made this hair by myself yesterday. It took me time. You see how tiny it was? It took me time, but I made this hair by myself yesterday. Sometimes I neglect myself. But if people are around me, you see me going to beer parlor, going to fast food, going shopping, going ShopRite, so that I just live in making people happy. But I don't remember to feel compassion for myself, but I feel compassion for others. I decided to go to market to buy underwear, pants for myself. Because the pint I have, if I bring it out and I'm not going to believe saying I get, it don't tear. I'm talking about myself. Oh. But if I go to market people, I would just say, don't you need pants? Take it. Don't you need bra? Take. Do you like that jean? Back, take it. That is what I do. And look at me trying to get a house. It was so difficult for me to pay. My king that bought me Nissan Armada gave me 50,000. My king who bought me Nissan Armada was the only person who gave me 50,000. But I have people that I have helped. I have people that I have labored for help, that I borrowed money. They didn't give me. But they want to come around me. When they come, they go pack better food, pack plenty, and go. And they call me nice woman. They call me mommy. No, I don't want them around me. Do you know that last week of last month, I went to buy pants for myself? People give me money. As they give me money, I remember that somebody paid me money. I call the person, have I come and take it. I have compassion for others. I don't have compassion for myself. That is one of the dangerous things that drain our empathy. What is our empathy? Our power, our ability. I don't have compassion for myself. I will go to the market to buy. I will decide that one day I decided to go and buy bone straight. I have the money. When I go there, I started pricing. Madam, how much? So, I didn't know, what did I use that money for? I give it to people. 2 weeks later, I regretted. It is very hard for an empath to have compassion on himself or herself. But I'm going to give you 3 ways to practice how to have compassion and love for yourself. Number 1, according to Dr. Kristen Neff, number 1, acknowledge and notice your suffering. Yeah. I say to myself, every day I take me and look at myself, I say, name of a problem. You have every problem. The other was, I said to myself, why don't you go and eat goat's head? Must you always go with people? And why don't you go? Today is Sunday. There are a lot of places that Igbo guys are playing this, our cultural dances, local musicians play. Why don't you go there and sit down and drink and just look around? Why is it that it's only when people are around you carry them and go? Instead of you to go by yourself, sit and relax. You go with people, not just spending money. Sometimes I go out with people, I spend up to 45,000 to 40. Sometimes that I don't spend money, 35. I'm happy doing that. I am happy doing that. But sometimes I need to set a healthy boundary. What if I have a land? If I have a land, 45,000 will go a long way in putting block, right? Number 1, acknowledge and notice your suffering. Know that nobody can help you. Know that you are sick. What is that sickness? You too they give. You too they help people. You too they do. Acknowledge that you are suffering. That this is bad. When that money comes to your hand, you won't remember what you need to do. You won't remember that you need to send to your mother. You won't remember that your wife need a clothes. You won't remember that your children need clothes. Do you know that last week I took my children to Lagos Island to buy them clothes for the first time in close to 2 years? Did you see it? For the first time in close to 2 years, I went to buy my children clothes that they used to go out. They don't have. But I'm giving to people, giving sheeplessly, giving mindlessly, giving like a fool. I took my children to the market. I spent over 150,000. I'm happy spending it because now my children. I tell them, pick anything you want to pick. I was happy. We took one of the Jeep. And we got there where we need to eat. They said the place is 600. My children said, mommy, I said, no, eat. This is what I do for people. Through other people, children, when we go out, they eat one goat's head. And my children is complaining, mommy, the food is too costly for 600 because I feel guilty because I don't do it often. But I do it for people. I have acknowledged and noticed my suffering. That is suffering. That is bad. I'm not saying giving is bad, though. As an empath, you always give. What I'm saying is that loving somebody, having compassion for somebody without having compassion for yourself is suffering. Number 2, be kind and caring in response to suffering. Be kind and what? Caring in responding to suffer. Please. Hey, that's why I don't see food. But they will come with long stories. Hey, yeah, I'm sorry, oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Ah, yes, my queen, my king. We all have that problem. But that is why I'm treating this issue, so that you set boundary. I know when we don't want to give, we feel guilty for not helping people. But please, set that boundary. Set it. So that your survival, your family, now you have a son. You have a son. Very soon he will start school. Now you can afford to buy small clothes when it's cheap. When they get to the level of my children, you will now understand that to buy clothes is costly. Set a boundary. Let them call you names, my king. It doesn't matter. Let them say you're a bad person, fine and good. It does not matter. Be kind. Be caring. In responding to what? Suffering. It's not everything that you will help people and do. It's not everything you will give to people. It's not everything you do for somebody. Don't do that. It is draining us. You think being an Ezenwa and your Ezenwoke is going to the water. No. There are a lot of things we help people do in the dream that you don't know that you are doing. There are people you are healing their sickness. There are people you are helping to cross at the other side of the dead. There are people you are helping to cross to make sure their business will work. That is the work we do more in the spiritual. When you wake up, you are drained. And they will drain you in the spiritual. In the physical, they are draining you. Set a boundary. Must we have friends? When I don't have anybody around me, I tend to grow. I grow big, I grow higher. But when these people come around me, because they know how to come, they don't know how to go. They don't know that when you come to somebody's house, there's a time you come, you go. They want to stay and stay and stay. It's crazy. It's crazy. Be kind. Be caring to suffering. Learn how to be kind and caring. This is the way you protect yourself. This is the way you have compassion for yourself. Not be everything you get involved. You are not their mother or their father. You didn't put them into that problem. May our gods and goddesses not allow me and you to enter problem, because they will not help us. They will never. They will not. Number 3, remember that imperfection is part of the human experience and something that we all have in common. My husband is doing me this. My wife, I don't have to eat. All of us, we are suffering. Everybody has gone through it one way or the other. You don't have anything to do about it, because these people are so sensitive that they know the kind of story. They know how to tune you. They get your PIN number. They know what to press. Can. You will just melt and give them. Practice self-compassion. When you find that you want to give, tell yourself, hey, who do you this and not do you well? Who did this to you is bad. Practice self-compassion on yourself. In summary, that is practice self-compassion. The beginning and the end, Number 5, which is the last one on how do I manage my empathy, how do I manage my power. Spend time in nature. Spend time with nature. Don't say I'm busy. Don't say I don't have time. I see some people on social media saying, if you pay me money for a consultation, please hold on. If you cannot hold on, go and meet another person. I see somebody say, I don't have time, so people will be calling me to come and do work for them. I just came back from Enugu. I'm going to Akwa Ibom. I just came back from Akwa Ibom. I'm going to Abeokuta. You just be talking and talking. I look at them and say, these people are not tired. They are not scared. How can you recharge yourself? How can you rejuvenate yourself? How can you refill yourself when you are busy? They don't spend time. Do you know that I've been to beach? By next week, before I travel, I'll go to beach. Most of the time I go to water, I don't post it on social media. I'll just carry down my school bag. Just go there, sit down and be. I didn't go to pray. I just go there to do what? To just sit down and switch off my phone. I just go there to just go and rest. I don't do anything. I just stay there and let the sea breeze massage me. Goes into my brain, into my medulla oblongata, and calm me down and massage me. Whenever I go to the water like that, I don't put it on social media because I am like a child. I'm like a baby. I'll just sit down there and cry or just nothing because I'm tired. I just sit down there and say, I'm tired. Do you know, sometimes I just want somebody to say, listen, why don't worry about your house rent. Don't worry. I just want you to come to Dubai. Can you just come around just 1 week? I just paid for a hotel for you just 1 week. Stay there. I just want somebody to do that for me. But I do it for myself. I just want somebody to care enough, to love me enough, to say, just pick a hotel of your choice. I am paying for 1 week. Stay there. Everything you're going to eat. I don't want you to do live video. I don't want you to teach. Just rest. I want that as well. But who is going to do that for you? Nobody. Who is going to do that for me? Nobody. That is why you need to spend time with nature. Nature has a wonderful healing effect on all human beings. But it has a healing and powerful effect on the empaths more. He has it for us more. Nature heals us. Puts our senses in order. Because that is the time we sit down to evaluate all we have done. You are busy. Let me tell you something which I've been saying before. There is no money in the water. There is no child in the water. I'm speaking to all the empaths. All of you, all of us. There is no money in the water. There is no child in the water. There is no money on air. There is no child on air. There is no money on earth, Annie. There is no child on earth, Annie. There is no child in the fire. There is no wealth in the fire. For every human being you did work for, it is your money and your children's money that will be taking 1% of your children's money of your children to give to that person. If somebody need a child, it's one of your great-grandchild that will be given to the person. The person will give birth and have a child. Your own child. Your great-grandchild. Whatever work you are doing for somebody, or somebody is sick, you are healing the person, it is a part of your body that will be cut out to patch and heal that person. In case you don't know, or you think you went to the water and do work for somebody, mommy water, give that person a child. No, it was your child that was taken. You just went to the water to tell our goddess, my goddess, the owner of my life, to do what? I have accepted. Take one of my child and give to him. Take one of my great-grandchild and give to him or her. You went to the Annie, whatever you are practicing as an empath, you just told your God or your goddess to take 2% or 1% of your money, of your children money, to make that person rich. And that is why somebody will say, she did work for me, it worked. This says the one did work for me, it worked. I want to tell you, you are selling yourself, you are selling your destiny. And that is why the one Marina does not do work for anybody anyhow. It means, for those of you who can say, this is the one, they used to collect too much money. All these DBS, they collect too much money. Of course, they need to collect too much money. If my children were supposed to be rich at 30 years, by the virtue of this work I'm doing, my children are going to be rich at 45 years. Because I have tampered with their destiny. I have tampered with my destiny. I have tampered with my children's destiny. For who? For you. So I got to charge you big money. I have 3 cars now. I need 7 cars. I now will get all of them. I need 4 houses because I have 4 children. So that when I die, I will leave so much money for my children that before they get to their money, they will be enjoying first because I have tampered with what belongs to them. So for those of you who claims to be empath, who claim to be native doctor and one, I pity you. And that is why I said by next year, my consultation fee is going to be 30,000. And that is why anybody that's coming to me to do work for, I charge you money. If you don't like it, fine and good. I don't care. Spend time with nature. Because empaths are highly sensitive to people around them, including noise and their environments. Please, if you are not living close to the beach, you are not living close to any water, once in a while, take one small bag, this school bag, put one or two things, blanket or sweater, go far away. Go to nature. I did not say go to a hotel. You can go in a camp, or you can go hiking in the forest, or you can camp out on the bush, or you can go to the beach. There's something about the beach you need to understand. You will not hear the sound of cars. You will not hear the sound of noises. You will not hear the sound of mommy fuel has finished. Daddy, they said send us home. Mommy, they said my son said no. You will see all the pains and sorrows, all the heavy load. What? Nature will help you do what? To massage you. To massage your body. To massage your body. To heal you. Because all the sickness you heal from people, a lot of part of your body have been cut to heal them. Your blood had been used to give somebody life. Spend time with nature. Take out time to rejuvenate yourself. To come back to yourself. To add your power. Please. Go somewhere. Travel to somewhere where there is a lot of green, a lot of bush, a lot of forest. Just be there. And come back rejuvenated. Come back with your power. That is why it's good to create alone time. Most time it's not good in your house because the noise is children. Me, I'm this person that as I'm here, I'm hearing from here like this 50 houses, from here like this 50 houses, my front 50 houses, my house, my back 50 houses. I hear what everybody's saying in their hearts. It's scary. This is one of the things that scares me going out. Okay. Now, the last but not the least, who is an empath? You know, I said something. I said the last one was supposed to be the first one, right? Was it not what I said? Who is an empath? I'm supposed to use it first, but I use it last. Who is an empath? Try and buy my handout. Who is an empath? Who is an empath? Please ask me questions now. Who is an empath? An empath is an individual with ability, with strength. An empath is that person who reincarnated to come and right wrongs. An empath is the voice to the voiceless. Power. They have the power and the ability to change anything, anybody, anywhere. Both your family, your nativity, black, white, blue, Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, irrespective of who that person is. An empath, who is an empath? An empath didn't just come to heal his or her family. An empath didn't just come to make his or her family rich. Most times, an empath die a poor man or woman because they didn't set boundaries. They give. In fact, they give to the extent that they dash people cars. They give mindlessly. They give like fools. And that is why an empath is being hated all over the world. People hate us because they want to be like us. They don't understand why we do what we do. They hate us because they don't understand that somebody can be good without getting anything in exchange. They hate us, even our family members, because why would it be you? Why you? Why you? Why not me? Why this person? Why is it not me? Must it be you? Empath is people with ability. They do things that the normal average people cannot do. They do things that those who call themselves spiritualists, pastors, prophets, native doctors, whatever name you choose to call yourself, they do things that shock those people. And they're like, are you the only as a one? Like, are you the only one? What you do for people? They don't like people suffering. They know they are here for a purpose. They give and 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 give that most times they end up being poor. The only thing that shock them back to themselves once in a while is when they see their friends achieving something that all of them should have achieved at once. They get shocked. It's like a bucket of cold water is poured on them when they realize that my friend that started a foundation last year, he just finished it. I should have done that. They self-blame themselves. They blame themselves. They go on the defensive and they become so vulnerable because they don't know how to say no. An empath does not know how to say no. Even if you do and bad today, another person come and beg and something, you go give them. Even if you have been in their house and you did something bad and castigate them and gossip them, and you let her go, another person come and want to live in their house, they will allow the person. It's not that they don't know that you're going to do them bad. They know you are going to do them bad. It's just that they can't help it but help you. They will just help you. They don't know. They can't stop it. Despite the hatred, the gossip, the wickedness of men and women, they keep helping. They can't help it. That is who they are. Hardly you see an empath buy a car. Hardly you see an empath buy a house unless somebody give to them. Unless somebody dashes them. When there is money in their hand, they look for a way to give it out. It's not good. That is why an empath, you have to learn that you have to learn and understand your cause and your suffering. It's a curse. When there is something in your hand, you want to look for somebody to give it out to. Sometimes, I think some time ago, somebody sent me things, crayfish, all the way from very far. When I look at the crayfish in my house, my heart nearly disappeared. Fear entered my body. And I started looking for people to dash it to. Sometimes people give me gift like the fear go enter my body. But I'm learning every day. I said it time and time again. There's the one less than HA Marina. It's somebody who is learning every day. I am learning every day. I'm growing every day. Right now, I'm learning. I'm learning the usefulness of what? Mindfulness. Of not letting any negativity around me. I'm learning to not help always. I'm learning to hold my money. I'm learning to hold myself and love myself. And to remember that I have responsibilities. You also, you have to learn. So please ask me a question. I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day. Ask me. Ask me. Ask me something. Ask me a question. Please let your question be based on what I talk about today. Okay? Let it be based on what I just discussed. Ask me a question, okay? Can you ask me a question? This song is by SelfEsteem. Facebook, I'm not on the right to this song. Please ask me a question.
Oye nwele gonu wadia kipenu wezusie Bimeseli okuna kubu wakalilekie Oye dano bwinu wadia kankia kansia Iya akwa nebelego Makoye nwele go siachu koye ne nwero siachu Iya akwa nebelego Iya
No, don't do that. Don't do that. No question. Ask me a question about Na nwanne na-esogbu ihe ọbụla ebi ego ihe akwa na-ebele ego di na nwunye dọrọ mma ihe ọma ka ibi ego ihe akwa na-ebele ego nna na nwa na-esogbu ihe ọma ka ibi ego ihe akwa na-ebele ego di na nwunye ihe ọma ka ibi ego. Alright, that's all for today. Wish you all the best. We'll have a wonderful week. Have a wonderful week. So, take care of yourself. Make a right decision.